Hello. It is currently 9 o'clock on Monday, December 9th, and I just decided that I would want to vlog this week. So here I am, starting a vlog. This is going to be basically like a Vlogmas vlog, I guess. I don't know. If you saw, or if you were around last year, around this time, I did vlogs during December for Vlogmas. I did 3 weekly vlogs and I had a ton of fun, and I've been wanting to vlog again this year, but it hasn't really worked out so far. I don't know how many times I've sat down to start filming a vlog for Vlogmas and then just haven't continued on with it, or something else has come up, or I just decided I didn't really want to do it anymore. I mean, it's the 9th day of December and I've already I've probably started a vlog every day since December started. I decided today, actually just like an hour ago, that this is going to be my last week of normal reading for the year. I mentioned in my December TBR that I had a secret TBR that I was going to be working on in December, and I was originally planning on starting that earlier in the month and then posting it around like the middle of the month, but then I decided to wait, get down, because the TBR itself is going to be a list of books that I am planning on rereading for the video, and so I want to be done reading new to me books like by the middle of December, so that I can already kind of be finalizing my favorites of the year and all my end of the year videos. So that is my plan as of right now, and I figured because this is going to be my last week of like real or like new to me reading, that I would vlog it. So we're going to be doing a little Vlogmas vlog right here in like the middle of the month, and yeah, so this is the intro to that. It's taken a long time, but here we are at the intro. This is also the perfect time to start a vlog because I'm not currently reading anything, so it's like a clean slate for the week. I can literally start whenever I want. I have decided that the book I'm gonna focus on this week is Our Dark Duet by Victoria Schwab. This is a book that's on my December TBR that I've talked about quite a bit recently, and I think that of all the books left on my December TBR, this is the one that I can finish this week, maybe even before the end of the week, so that I could potentially read more than one thing. I do want to read this before the end of the year, and if I want to read it before the end of the year, then this is the week I need to do it. So I'm gonna be focusing on this week, which now in hindsight is maybe not the best book to be reading while vlogging, because obviously this is a sequel. This is a sequel to The Savage Song, which I read earlier this year. So it's going to be a little bit harder for me to talk about this book in a vlog because I don't want to spoil the first book, but I'm still going to read it. So this is still going to be the book that I focus on this week, and I probably will also pick an audiobook. In fact, let me do that right now. I know for a fact that the audiobook for One Day in December by Josie Silver is on Scribd, so I might listen to this one. And I have the audiobook for Burial Rites by Hannah Kent on Audible, so I might listen to this one. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna be more in the mood for. This is like a fluffy-ish romance, so I might go for this one, but who knows? We'll see. We'll see tomorrow when I decide to start a new audiobook on my way to work, because that's when I listen to audiobooks. Other than that, I don't really know what else to say. It is already 9 o'clock and I need to go to bed before too long, but I am posting a video every other day in December, which means I need to post a video tomorrow, Tuesday, and I don't have the video edited yet, so I have to do that before I go to bed, which is what I'm gonna do right now. So I probably won't actually get any real reading done tonight, but who knows, maybe I will finish editing this video quickly and then I can read a little bit in bed. Hello, it is now Tuesday. It's about 6:30. I just got home from work and it was just kind of a blah day. Not that anything overly terrible happened, but just not the best, which is kind of how I feel about a lot of my days lately, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I am about to make dinner. We're gonna have a very healthy dinner of chicken strips and french fries, but I also got a salad so that we can add a little bit of health in there. I need to do some YouTube stuff. I need to like plan out some videos for the rest of the month. I have videos that, you know, I've already planned, but I need to like figure out details about some of them. After work today, I stopped at the library, had some books on hold that I needed to pick up, including a book that I've been waiting for a while, which means that I can finally start a video that I've been planning. Just been waiting on a couple of books to come in, and the last one finally did today. So I can start that at some point. And I'm thinking about doing a huge like overhaul of my shelves, like going through and picking out a bunch of books that I don't think I am going to read or reread, and just do a huge unhaul right here at the end of the year. Just kind of a cleanser, a palette cleanser, a bookshelf cleanser, to start a new decade off with only books that I absolutely want to read. I still have some books on my shelves from 2013 and even before that, before I even started BookTube, that have been sitting there unread for so long, and I just need to basically pull the trigger and make a decision on whether I'm gonna finally read it or unhaul it. And I think I'm gonna do that tonight because I'm just in a mood to get rid of a bunch of crap. I had a crappy day at work, and I just want all the crap out of my life right now. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Plus, I had a video planned for kind of later in the month, but I need to do a little bit of prep for that, and I got a really fun idea for that today. So I'm gonna probably work on that a little bit, and like I said, cook and eat dinner at some point. I'm sure that Cole and I will watch an episode or two of Letterkenny, which would probably not be a bad thing because I need a little bit of levity in my day. So yeah, that's the plan right now, is that I am gonna do all this stuff, and hopefully Luna, no ma'am, she was just chewing on a library book. Anyway, that's the plan for my evening. I'm gonna go change out of my work clothes, get comfy, and hopefully have a good evening. Try to turn this day around. Hello, it is a little bit later. Actually, it's quite a bit later. We've eaten dinner, watched 2 episodes of Letterkenny. We finished off season 4, and I even like picked out some books that I'm gonna unhaul, and I'm probably gonna do even more tomorrow. I'm probably gonna like just go through my shelves a lot. I just kind of like glanced over them tonight, picked out some books that I want to get rid of, and then I'm definitely gonna probably do more tomorrow. It is currently 9:56, so almost my bedtime, and I'm gonna lay in bed and read for a little bit. So thought I would show you what my reading options are for the night. I didn't mention this earlier, and I definitely meant to, but last night when I went to bed, I did start reading Our Dark Duet, and I got up to chapter 6, which I think is about 40 pages in. So I read a little chunk of this, and so far I'm enjoying it. Like I mentioned yesterday, this is the sequel to The Savage Song, and this one picks up about 6 months after the events of the first book. So I'm very interested to see kind of what has happened in that time, and so far we're only following one of the main characters, but I'm excited to read from the other main character's perspective here pretty soon, because I want to know what's going on with both of them. So that's one option. And then also, in the process of me going through my shelves and trying to decide what books I was going to get rid of, it kind of reminded me of some of the books that I have on my shelves that I haven't thought about in a while, which is probably a sign that I need to unhaul them. But not quite yet, because this one I'm going to give a go, and it is actually a graphic novel. It is The 100 Nights of Hero by Isabel Greenberg. It's a pretty big graphic novel, and I think that this is basically kind of like a little series of short stories in graphic novel form. So I think I'm going to read 1 or 2 of those tonight as well. And then probably around 10:30, I'm gonna go to sleep. Also, I just wanted to mention, I know I wear this shirt a lot in vlogs, and to have basically only worn this shirt so far in this vlog. And that's because this is my like comfy after work shirt. So I get home in the afternoons, evenings most nights, and I want to get out of my dress clothes, but I don't want to put on my pajamas quite yet. So I put on this shirt usually, and some leggings or shorts. It's soft, it's comfy, it's big, so I can go without a bra and feel okay. And yeah, I usually just leave it on for the evening, and then I will put on my pajamas right before bed, which is what I'm about to do, which is usually just like a tank top and shorts, because I get really hot in my sleep. I'm not like the person that wears the same shirt every single day. This is just like the shirt I wear for the 3 hours that I'm awake from the time I get home from work to the time I go to bed. So yeah, but it's comfy, so I'm gonna continue to wear it. And I'm sorry that I'm always wearing it, and you guys might think that I just don't ever change my clothes, but that's not true. I do. I change my clothes every day. Anyway, that's my update for tonight. It's been a pretty lackluster vlog so far. I need to probably do something interesting before too long. So So I'll try to do some more interesting things in the next few days. But for now, I'm gonna say bye and I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Do I only live in this room? Basically, yes. Okay, so it's Wednesday now. It is 7 o'clock. I just got home from work. I stopped at Kroger after work to get stuff for dinner, and I stopped at Target because I wanted to, and I thought I would do a little Target haul because why not? The first thing I got at Target I forgot to bring in here, but it is wrapping paper because I have an idea for a video and I needed wrapping paper, so I got wrapping paper. Second thing I got at Target was a new set of sheets because Cole and I needed a new set of sheets for the bed, and these were $15. So I got them. I don't think I'm gonna like them very much because I've had sheets from this brand and this style before, but we really needed a new set of sheets because ours we've had for so long that they don't stay on the bed anymore. So I got some new ones, and I got navy because it's my favorite color, and although it doesn't match anything in my bedroom, I wanted it. So that's what I got, and I'm gonna wash them here in a minute, and I'm gonna put them on the bed tonight so that we can sleep in fresh, clean, brand new sheets. Next, I got this sweater shirt thing. It's not really a sweater. It's more like a t-shirt that's thicker than a t-shirt but thinner than a sweater, and it looks like this. It's big-ish, and these were on sale for $10, and I liked this one so much that I also got a second one in this color, which is like a maroon color, which I also really like. And I think these are gonna be great. They're gonna be oversized enough that I can like tuck them into skirts and stuff and they'll still look cute. So I got 2 of those because they were $10, like I said. They had like 6 colors and I almost got one of every color, but I stopped because I felt like 2 was probably plenty. And then I got some mild liners for my bullet journal because everybody that bullet journals seems to use these, and they had them, and I had never seen them at Target before, so I got them. I shouldn't have got them because they're expensive and it probably was like the stupidest purchase, but I was in a mood, so that's what I got. I figured out that I'm not the best at vlogging when there's not a theme to my vlog. So like my reading hyped books vlog, obviously there was a theme. I talked about these hyped books and I read them specifically. I set a TBR and I read them. This vlog is a mess because I feel like I need to show you my life but also talk about books, and I'm having one of those weeks where everything feels crazy and I don't know what to do with myself. So I started 3 books because I am out of control. So first up, I'm reading Our Dark Duet, which I talked about last night. I'm up to page 34. So I haven't read any more of this today. I haven't read this at all. I didn't take it to work. I haven't touched it since I started it a couple nights ago. Last night in my vlog, I showed that I was thinking about reading 100 Nights of Hero by Isabel Greenberg. I'm using a sock as a bookmark because that was the only thing within reach last night. I read the first section, and I think that I'm just gonna read this throughout the week. It's broken up into different parts, and I think I'm just gonna read like a part every night and then be done with it. I like the art. I like the story so far. It's like a reimagining of 1001 Nights, and so far it's good. It's about 2 girls that love each other. I'm about that. So reading that, and I'm not having a crisis about that. I'm having a little bit of a crisis about this one, but not in a weird way. And then today at work, I don't know what was happening. I was just like, I need an audiobook. I need an audiobook right now. And I scrolled through all the books I had available on Audible, on Scribd, on my library, and this is the one that I decided to start. Finnegan of the Rock by Melina Marchetta. I've had this book on my shelf since 2014. It is one of the oldest books on my TBR. It's a book that I constantly say I'm going to start, and then I don't, and finally today, there's a bookmark in here. At some point, I did read the first chapter of this, but I started it today and I got up to page 49. I got up to page 49, chapter 5. So got a good chunk of this read today, which is great. This is a YA fantasy. It's the first in a trilogy of companions, which I've been kind of into this year. I read Graceling earlier this year and loved it, and this is kind of not in the same vein but similar in style and tone. So I'm gonna continue to read this. Not on my TBR originally, but so what? I'm gonna continue to read this when I feel like it. And I'm gonna continue to read a little bit of this before bed every night. So that's what's going on with me right now. That's my currently reading. That's my Target haul. I need to focus. I'm having one of those nights. I got to work today and all I wanted to do was come home and just like get rid of everything. You know, I was talking about yesterday how I was in one of those moods to just get rid of a bunch of crap. And today I got to work and I was like, I want to be at home getting rid of crap. That's what I want to be doing. At some point in the near future, I'm gonna get rid of a bunch of crap and it's gonna be fantastic. I'm about to just completely overhaul these shelves. I think I'm gonna rearrange my office. I'm just having a crisis, a little bit of a crisis right now, that I need to do something different with my house, with my life, with everything. So I'm gonna figure myself out. I just need to chill. I'm gonna go eat dinner. I'm starving and I'm gonna chill. That's the plan. Okay, see ya later. Oh, hey friends. Look, it's a vlog clip where I'm not in my office. I'm in my kitchen. Oh, the dirty dishes are bad. Cole is not here right now. He is at his work Christmas party, but he made me dinner. I just have to stick it in the oven, which is what I'm about to do. It's really sweet of him. He called me when I was on my way home and he was like, so I'm gonna be gone, but I wanted to make sure you had dinner, so I made it and it's on the counter for you. You just have to stick it in the oven. And I just love him so much. He is the light of my life. Anyway, so I'm about to do that. And also I finished a book today, so I need to talk about that. And my Black Friday book outlet haul box order came today, which is really exciting. I'm not gonna show it in the vlog because I'm gonna do a whole book haul because I need the content. I'm sorry I don't know how to vlog. I can't hold this camera right. I wore my new shirt to work today and I really like it. It's super comfortable. I wish I would have gotten it in one size up so that it was a little baggier. It's not like it's uncomfortable. It just looked a little frumpy, not tucked in. So I tucked it in, but when I tucked it in, it kind of is a little bit too, I don't know, it's not as loose and baggy as I want it to be. So I might go back and get the next size up too, because it's a super comfy shirt and they're $10 right now. Hang on, let me put the camera down. I'm gonna put my food in the oven. Maybe I should start doing cooking videos. Would y'all like that? I did that one video where I did a Q&A and I cooked. That was fun. Should I do more of that? I'm really sorry that my kitchen is disgusting. He made me lots of food. It's not all for me, obviously. I'm sure that there will be plenty of leftovers for me to have lunch tomorrow, for him to have lunch tomorrow. Okay, let's go find somewhere to sit so I can tell you about the book that I finished today. I just realized I haven't turned my Christmas lights on yet, so let's do that. And my Christmas tree. I don't think I've shown my Christmas tree in a video yet. I filmed a video of me putting my tree up and then I didn't post it, so I didn't. But I also have a Christmas village that goes up here on top of my mantle. It is the Christmas Carol, like the Charles Dickens village from, what's that company called? Department 56? Yeah, it's perfect because, you know, it's literary, which is my thing. And I inherited it from my great-grandmother. When she passed away, my grandparents gave it to me. And then I bought my house and I have a mantle, which is a perfect place to display it. And it's great. It makes my house feel Christmassy and I love it a lot. Okay, it's not quite high enough. I need to get a new handheld tripod because this one is not the best. Today at work, well actually on my way home from work today, I finished Finnegan of the Rock by Melina Marchetta. I was listening to this on audio and I ended up loving this so much. Okay, so I've had this book on my shelf since 2014. I got it right after I started my channel, not too long after I started my channel. And I am so mad at myself that this has been sitting on my shelf for 5 years, over 5 years, almost 6 years, and I just now read it because this was amazing. So this is the first book in a YA fantasy trilogy. It's about a boy named Finnegan. When he was 9 years old, he was best friends with the prince of the kingdom that his family is from, called Lumitere. His whole life he's known that he was going to be the captain of the prince's guard, or the king's guard, and his best friend was gonna be king. And then when he's 9, the royal family is slaughtered and their country basically goes into lockdown. There's a an imposter king on the throne, and Finnegan is able to get out of the kingdom before it is locked down, and he has been on the road for the past 10 years with his mentor, who is basically like an ambassador for the kingdom. At the beginning of this book, they start to hear whispers of the possibility that his best friend survived the massacre. And so this book is all about him and his mentor and a few others basically searching for the lost heir to the throne of Lumitere. And along the way, lots of secrets are revealed, and other characters that he believed were dead aren't. And he meets up with old friends, and basically they set out to save their kingdom. And it is so good. Oh my God. Okay, so I really liked this a lot. I listened to the audiobook, like I said. Hello, baby. So I listened to the audiobook, like I said, and I really loved the audiobook narrator. He did a really good job narrating the story. It's very similar to a lot of YA fantasy. There's a lot of tropes that are similar, lots of reveals that happen that aren't necessarily all that surprising, but I really liked the way this was written, and I liked the style of storytelling. And while it is similar to a lot of stuff, it's also very different. There was so much about this that just completely took me by surprise, blew me away, and I loved it. I just think you should go read it. I think if you like YA fantasy and you haven't checked out Finnegan of the Rock, then you definitely need to. Like I said, it's the first in a trilogy of companions. So while there technically are sequels to this book, this could very much stand on its own. So if you don't want to commit to a series that you have to read all the books to get the full story, then check this one out, because this is 1000% a full story and does not leave off on a cliffhanger or anything. I think I'm actually possibly gonna do a full review of it, because I just feel like this is a book that not a lot of people are talking about or have been talking about, and I feel like it's a book that a lot of people need to be talking about. Maybe it's just because I'm late to the train. Maybe it's because everybody read this like in 2011, 2012, 2013, when BookTube was like just starting out, and it was like at the height of everybody reading all these fantasy books. But I say better late than never, and if my review of it, if my opinion of this book could get someone else to pick it up, then I feel like I'm doing my job as a booktuber. I literally just finished that when I pulled into my driveway, so I haven't started anything new yet audiobook wise. I'm still reading Our Dark Duet by Victoria Schwab, though I'm thinking I might put that one down for now, just because I'm not really in the mood for it. After reading Finnegan of the Rock, I kind of want to stay in that fantasy world. Not that fantasy world, but just in the fantasy world in general. I'm also still reading the 100 Nights of Hero, which I'm reading a little bit every night, and so I'm gonna continue that throughout the week and into the weekend. So I should definitely be finishing that one in the next couple of days. I might sit down and read a little bit of it tonight while Cole isn't here, or I might film a video. I didn't post a video today. So in December, I'm posting a video every other day, and I didn't like the video that I had filmed for today. I started it, or I started editing it, and I just hated every second of it. So I deleted that, and I didn't post it. So I think I'm just gonna take today off of posting a video, since it is already almost 7 o'clock and I'm just about to eat dinner. I'm not gonna post today. I think it'll be fine, because I kind of need a little refresher. I feel like people need to quit seeing my videos in their feed for a couple days, and then I'll be back at it on Saturday with something new. That's what's going on tonight. I think I'm just gonna wait for my dinner to finish cooking, and I'm going to probably watch some TV. I might read a little bit, might try to pick a new book. Back at it again in the comfy clothes, and my dinner just got done, and I'm so excited about it. Cole made chicken with some roasted potatoes, zucchini, onion, and pepper. Oh, I'm sorry, I was a little out of frame there. With a little pasta salad, which was a pretty good meal. He made a ton of food, so we'll have plenty for leftovers for the next couple of days. And it's actually not that bad for you, because it's mostly just chicken and veggies, which are things that are good for you. So I'm about to chow down on this. I'm gonna watch some Netflix, and I'm gonna drink a Dr. Pepper, which really isn't good for you. Hello, it is Friday now. I think it's about 8 o'clock, but I don't know for sure because I don't have my watch on or my phone on me. I got home from work earlier, and I have gotten a lot accomplished since I got home. I finished the book I was reading. I took a shower, and now I'm here and I'm vlogging. So I'm on top of things tonight, I guess, kind of. Am I? I guess. So today at work, our receptionist took a half day, so I had to sit at the front desk from 12:30 until 5. And during that time, I actually managed to listen to the majority of an audiobook and finish it when I got home, like I said. And that was One Day in December by Josie Silver. This was on my December TBR, but I honestly wasn't sure if I was going to get to it. And then I got the audiobook from my library. I had it on hold and it became available earlier this week, and I checked it out and I listened to the entirety of this book today. So this is an adult contemporary. I'd say it's a romance, but it's not like a smutty book. It's just basically kind of like chiclety, I guess. I hate that phrase, but that's essentially what it is. And it's about a woman named Lori. One day she is on the bus. She's on her way home from work, and she looks out the window while she's at a bus stop, and she locks eyes with a man, and it's basically love at first sight. And so she spends the next year looking for him everywhere she can, and she doesn't find him until her roommate brings home her new boyfriend. And lo and behold, her new boyfriend is the guy from the bus stop. And this basically spans the next 6 or 7 years, and it's all about the complicated nature of all of these characters' relationships. I wasn't really sure how I was going to feel about it going into it, because a lot of my friends, a lot of people whose reading tastes I typically align with, haven't loved this. Lots of people gave it like 2, 3 stars, and I would give it probably like about a 3.5. It was definitely a fun read, and it was nice that I read it all in one day. I think I probably wouldn't have been quite as engaged if I was listening to it over the course of several days, but because I was basically chained to a desk and just listening to an audiobook, I managed to listen to it all in one day, and I actually liked it. There are a lot of things about this that I didn't like, I don't agree with. Like, there is an instance of cheating, which I don't like. Obviously, I'm against that. And just lots of miscommunication and lots of like gray area weirdness that I didn't totally love. But in the end, I thought this was a really sweet book. And although it's not like overtly Christmassy, it starts in December and it ends in December, but it takes place over the course of several years, and it's not always December when we're seeing these characters. It's throughout the year, and we see them go through a lot of things in their lives and become better people. And at times you really hate Lori, the main female character. At times you really hate Jack, the main male character. At times you really hate some of the other side characters that play a part in the story. I think that there's never a time when you're rooting for all of the characters and one of them isn't pissing you off. But I don't know, I just really liked it. It was a really fun, like, easy read to listen to while I was covering reception today. I'm really glad that I read a book called One Day in December in one day in December. I've already made that joke in like 4 different places, so lost its novelty now, but still saying it. So yeah, that is my day. I don't know if I'm gonna read anymore tonight. I'm not feeling the best, honestly. I think the week has just caught up with me, and I'm tired, and I'm just, you know, my stomach's a little not feeling great, and I just want to relax for the evening. I think Chelsea is about to go live on YouTube for a little while, so I may tune into that for a little bit. That's the plan for now. I probably won't update again tonight just because I'm not really in the mood to talk to a camera anymore right now. Unless I like finish another book, then probably just talk to you tomorrow. Good morning, happy Saturday. I just woke up and went outside. Well, no, I let Luna outside, and then I gave both of the animals a treat because they deserved it, I guess. And now my day has started. I put my contacts in. I'm so tired. I stayed up really late last night. I watched Chelsea's entire live stream, which was really fun. A lot of people were hanging out in the chat, and it was just a lot of fun. I haven't ever really been able to participate in a live show like from start to finish. Sometimes I'll just pop in and out when I have time, but I stayed the whole time last night, and it was really fun. Yeah, after that I worked on editing this vlog. I started editing it, and just for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the first 4 days, it's already like 25 minutes. So it's gonna be a long one, unfortunately, for those of you who don't like long vlogs. I have a ton of stuff I need to get done today. I need to clean my house. And by clean my house, I mean I need to sweep the floors, do the dishes, start some laundry, and then I need to film a ton of videos. I have like, oh man, I think I have like 6 videos I need to get filmed today. So I need to do that. So I need to put some makeup on, get ready, and do that at some point. I have to have a video go up today and I haven't filmed it yet. So I need to figure out what I'm filming for today and do it. And then I think that's it. Oh, and Cole and I are going to a friend's house tonight because we're having a little Christmas get together with some of our friends. So we have a lot of things to get accomplished today. Cole's at work, so I can get a ton of stuff done. It's already, I mean, it's only 9 o'clock, so I'm up early. I have a gift card to Starbucks from my dad. So I figured, because I spent last night watching Chelsea's live stream and she never shuts up about the chestnut praline latte, that I would take my gift card from my dad, go to Starbucks, get a chestnut praline latte, get my day started with some coffee, which I don't do very often, and just, I don't know, like get ready to get a whole bunch of shit done this Saturday, because that's what needs to happen. Okay, I got 2 drinks because I'm a basic bitch and I wanted to. Let's see if I can ever pull out of the Starbucks parking lot. Okay, so I got the wow, what was going on with my voice? I got the chestnut praline latte, and I also got the Irish cream cold brew because I fucking love a good cold brew, and I haven't tried this one, so I'm gonna drink this right now on my drive home, and then I'll try the other one when I get home. That was really good. That was really good. Let's try it. Some of the whipped cream has kind of melted because I waited till I got home, obviously, to try it. But Chelsea, this one's for you. Interesting. I don't hate it. It's definitely, I don't know what I expected, but that wasn't it. This is gonna sound dumb. And you're gonna be like, yeah, of course, Lindsay. But it tastes really nutty. I don't know why. It's definitely interesting. I don't know that I love it. But I don't hate it. If you're curious, my typical order at Starbucks is just an iced latte with almond milk because dairy fucks me up. I guess I didn't care today because I forgot to get it with almond milk. Yeah, okay. It's growing on me. It's growing on me. I'm getting more into the coffee flavor. I don't like overly sweet coffee. If I just have a cup of coffee, I'm gonna drink it black or with a tiny bit of milk. So I like things that mostly taste like coffee with a little bit of sweetness if I'm gonna have something that's sweet. So this is, it's good. It's a little too sweet maybe, but it's less sweet now that I'm getting more into it. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Final verdict, I do like it. And I love the cold brew, but this is like 90% coffee, so I'm gonna be hyped later with all this caffeine. Hello, it is quite a few hours later. I have filmed 4 videos today. I got tons of filming done. I'm really excited about all of the videos that I filmed today. And that means I have a total of like 6 videos ready to go for the next couple of weeks. So that should definitely hold me over for a little while. I am about to work on editing the video that I am posting tonight. We are going to a Christmas party in a little while. So I need to finish editing this to go up while we're at the party. And in the meantime, I'm also going to charge my camera battery, my vlog camera battery, so that I can vlog while we're at the party later, because that would be fun, don't you think? Having a little party content in the vlog. Good morning. It's Sunday. It's about 10 o'clock. I'm being quiet because Cole's still asleep. I've been awake for a while, but I just decided to get out of bed because my stomach was growling, and I'm gonna eat some sorrel. I'm gonna have some Apple Jacks. Oh man, okay, so we went to our Christmas party last night and we didn't get home till after 2, which I don't stay up like that anymore. Got home, Cole fell asleep in the car on the drive home. I barely took my makeup off. I can still see I have some eyeliner on. I got in bed, went to sleep, and slept for like 7 hours. It was really fun. I vlogged a little bit, but I don't know that I'm going to include a lot of that stuff, so you probably won't have seen any of the party But yeah, it was really fun. There weren't that many of us there, but we had a good time. We played Christmas games and drank a little, and now it's Sunday, so it's my day to do all my adult things. I need to do the dishes. I need to do some just general cleaning around the house. I have to go to the grocery store. Luckily, I did all my laundry yesterday, so I don't have to do any of that. Yeah, I don't know how much I'll actually vlog today. I'll try to get a little bit of vlogging done, but I don't know if I'm gonna be as engaged with the camera today. I'm exhausted and I have so much stuff to do. Hello, it is quite a few hours later. Actually, it is almost 12 hours later. It's about 9, a little after 9, I think, right now. And I was just editing the end of this vlog and realized that I never actually ended the vlog. So I thought I should come on here and end the vlog. I had some grand plans for today, but after I vlogged a little bit this morning, I forgot that my parents were stopping by. They texted me earlier yesterday and said that they were going to be coming through today. Would it be okay if they stopped by for a little bit? And of course I said yes. So they stopped by. They weren't here for very long, about 30 minutes. Then after that, I went and got Cole and I some lunch, and then we watched TV. I was going to do some chores, but then I decided I wanted to play my Switch. So I played Switch for a couple of hours, and during that time I also listened to an entire audiobook. My intention was originally to sit down and read for a little while, and then I decided I want to play video games, and so I decided I needed to do something else productive, and so I listened to the entire audiobook of Ice Planet Barbarians by Ruby Dixon, which is a smutty romance book all about a girl who is abducted by aliens and then is saved by a different race of aliens and ends up falling in love with the leader of this alien race, and it is just as crazy as it seems. It is, oh, okay. So this is not something that I ever expected to read. It's not really in my wheelhouse of romance that I would tend to go for, but it was on script and the audiobook was short. It was like, I think, less than 6 hours, and I was listening on 2 times speed, so I finished it in basically 3 hours. And I mean, I wouldn't say I necessarily enjoyed it, but it really wasn't that bad of a reading experience. And there was actually some plot to it, and I didn't hate the characters, and it was a quick read, and I read a whole book in a day. So I really don't think I can complain too much. And yeah, it's not really something that I think I'll like continue on with purposefully, but maybe every once in a while when I just want to have a lazy day laying on the couch playing video games, I might pop on an alien smut book. We'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, this week has been a roller coaster. Honestly, it has had its ups and downs. I feel like for half the week I was having a crisis, and the other half of the week I was just on it and like loving life. And there wasn't a lot of middle ground, but while it was not so stellar of a general week, it was a really good reading week. I finished 3 things this week. I got part of the way through a couple of others, and I'm really happy with the reading I did. So I think I'll just quickly like go over the books I read. I'm not going to talk about them again because obviously I've already talked about them in this vlog, but I thought it might be worth mentioning again one final time to talk about the books that I read. The first book I finished this week was an unexpected fave. I think this is going to end up being on my favorites of the year because I loved it and I haven't stopped thinking about it since I finished it, and that is Finnegan of the Rock by Melina Marchetta. I'm still forever going to be upset that I waited so long to get to this because it was amazing. And then after that, I listened to the audiobook of One Day in December by Josie Silver, which is an adult contemporary romance that was almost really perfect for this time of year because part of the book is set during Christmas time and definitely had a lot of winter vibes going on, and I enjoyed it. I mean, it wasn't perfect by any means, but it wasn't a horrible book either. And then, like I just mentioned, I finished Ice Planet Barbarians by Ruby Dixon, which was fine. If you managed to stick around for the entirety of this vlog, thank you so much. I'm sure it was long. I'm sure there are parts of it that aren't as interesting as other parts, but I had a lot of fun. I love vlogging, and even though I feel like most of the time my life isn't interesting enough to vlog about, I still have a lot of fun doing it, and I'm excited that I'm getting ready to start another vlog. Right after this, I'm going to be filming the intro for my secret TBR, so I'm excited to continue vlogging for the rest of the month and year, obviously, and hopefully it'll mean more vlogs to come in the future. Let me know down in the comments if you've read any of the books that I mentioned in this video and what you thought about them. Also, let me know some books that you read this week, or maybe your favorite book that you read this week, or the book that you're currently reading. I'd really love to know those things as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!